Okay, first thing this morning here, we got to meet with the crop insurance adjuster, finally, for this hail damaged canola down here at the in-laws rented stuff. And then we're going to haul another load of canola to G3. That little bit of a hopper I put in the truck last night, we'll top up out of the bin and take that load to G3. Okay, finally got that crop adjuster guy. Looked at the crop. It was fair. Let's get this loaded up and run to G3. Okay, just had to switch bins here. The last hopper bin of canola lined up. Perfect. We are loaded. Run this to G3. Now that the crop adjuster guy was here, when we get back, we'll go to the field, fire up the combine, we'll go take care of those strips that I left for him. Those should go through the combine even if the grain's not quite dry. That little bit shouldn't matter too much, it'll mix in. Let's roll. Okay, we made her back to the field from G3. Fire up this old girl, let her warm up. And then no matter what that canola's testing, we'll go take care of those strips that I left for the crop insurance reasons. Go rip those off and then I guess dip into here and see if it'll go through the combine, see what it's testing, and maybe start combining. Alrighty. What we'll do is we'll drive to the far corner of the field there, and then it'll kind of combine our way back this way with those strips. Do the strip in this field right here. There's one strip here. Then we'll move to this field, and hopefully it'll be good enough to start going. But let's mosey on over to the far corner. We're at the far end of the field here where we first started combining this half section. So there's 3 strips. We'll combine our way this way, move over to the next strip, combine back this way, move over to the far strip, combine back that way, and then we'll be back at the entrance to that middle field. Do that strip in the middle field up this way, and then we'll be at the entrance to that far field where we're still combining. So it should work out pretty good. Let's go. I don't even know if we'll get a moisture reading. It might be trickling in so thin in the hopper of the combine here that it won't even register. Whoa! Look at that rock on the header. Yikes. Holy crap, that's a big rock. Okay, try this again. Yeah, it might be trickling in so thin it won't even register on the moisture meter. So oh no, it's showing. It's a little tougher than I was hoping it was going to be showing. Huh. Well, it is what it is. I guess worst case scenario, we'll wait till later today or tomorrow if it is that tough. But no matter what, we'll get these strips off. Then we'll dip back into the canola at that other piece where we left off. And then take a test. See what the 919 showing then. Alrighty, last pass in this field. last strip or whatever. We'll go to that middle field and do that pass. There. We got all those strips in that big field. The strip in this middle field. Okay, before we dump into the truck, I'm going to grab the sample pail, grab a scoop off the top, run to the camper, see what the 919 is showing for moisture. I don't think it's changed from yesterday. If the combine's anything sort of close, going off that, I'm going to say it's right around 11% moisture still. So, I don't know. But the wind's up. The sun was out. It's not now. Oh, man. Hopefully... Oh, the pail's in the back. Hopefully later today... yeah, hopefully later this afternoon it'll dry up enough. Frick, I was hoping to start combining this afternoon on dry canola, but I don't know if it's going to dry down much today either. Man, let's grab a sample, run it to the camper. Okay, here we go. 250 grams in there. It was just calibrated before I dumped her there, so let's see. Oh, we're going the right way at least. Right about there. 37. What's the temperature? 37 and 18 degrees. 37. Ooh, right page at least. 37 and 18. We are 10.5. Well, we're going to start on it. If it's 10.5 right now, by the time I get that truck loaded, I bet you it'd be pretty well dry. And I'll be taking it right to G3 anyway. Like sooner than later. Whatever's left in that field might fit in the truck now, and if it don't, there won't be much left to combine if it doesn't fit in the truck. So worst case scenario, I'll have one load of 10.5-ish stuff in the bin, and then I'll just turn around and haul that out on a dewy morning or something that's too tough to combine. So let's go start combining, people. About time. Well, if it's not one thing, it's another. Just beeped a couple times this past strip here, and now... So I don't know if the alternator's piling up, or is it maybe the belt's loose, or I don't know. I'll shut it off, jump out. See, now it's good. Now it's shitty again. Maybe the belt's just loose. See, it's good. It just went green and then red again. Let's watch it here for a sec. There, see? 12 volts is good. And it drops below that. Maybe the belt's just loose or something. Let's shut her off and check it out. I don't think it'll be the belt because it's that great big wide serpentine thing. No, the alternator itself must be piling up. Well, it don't look like too bad of a job to change. Yeah, it's definitely not loose. Well, I don't think the wife's working today. I'm gonna phone her and see if she can, or phone the dealer first, see if they even got one on hand, I guess. Track an alternator down, and then see if the wife can pick it up and bring it out to me as a parts run today. Just got going here, son of a... Well, we got the first hopper off. The moisture, though, seems like it is slowly creeping down a little bit. That's a good thing. Gonna keep going. Oh, and the wife's bringing out alternator too. The dealer had one in town, so. Well, we're still going here. Just finished unloading the second hopper in the trailer there. By looking at what's left here, I don't know if it's all going to fit in the trailer, but I guess that's a good problem to have. Hopefully we'll get this done tonight. There's not a whole bunch left. They're not half-mile passes either. Just to that tree line right here. See it there? Okay, there should be room for one more hopper in the trailer after this one that I'm dumping now. And I think whatever's left in the field here should fit in the combine. So this should work out okay. All right, so you can see the edge of the standing stuff right there. That's the edge of the field. There's one pass on that far edge for the headland. So there's probably 1, 2, 3, probably 4 passes left, I bet. Maybe 5. The 5th pass would be a sliver or something, maybe. We're on the home stretch here, I think. She's drying right down too. I mean, that's probably not accurate, but if anything, it's less than that. So should be good to go here. Well, it was 5 passes and a sliver. There's one more sliver right here, I think, and that's it. Right on. We got the in-law stuff done. Now the big move home. Well, that's awesome. She all fit in the trailer, no problem. There's lots of room in there, actually. Probably could have got another hopper and a half in the trailer. But I guess we'll take this straight cut header off. It'll have to be hooked up to the service truck there. Hook it up to that, and it's only 8 o'clock right now. It's early. I might even take the straight cut header off the combine. And oh shit, I gotta run back to the in-laws yard though and get the pickup header, and then zip back to our farm. I might even do that tonight yet. It's still early. This is the slowest piece of equipment to get back home, so if I can get this thing home tonight, that's just one less thing to do tomorrow. Okay, she's all unhooked here. Wheels are in transport. Now what we do is we lower the header till this lines up with that, and we don't gotta fuck with the jack. Put the pin in, then release the lock, set her all the way down, and we're good. Just like that. Now we release the lock. Release this. Whoa, hang on. There. Okay, we're unlocked. We're all unhooked here. We're hooked up there. Wheels are in transport. Set her down. We're good to go. If we set her down nice, it should fall right down. Back up. Better blow that off quickly. The leaf blower. Just like that. Now we'll rip to the in-laws yard and go get the pickup header for this thing and make the trek home. Alrighty, made it back to the in-laws yard. Got the pickup header picked up. Now we just gotta connect the, I like to connect the hoses and shit there, and the wiring plug for your hazard lights there in each end. Even though I don't need to kick this in, I just like to hook the hoses up to keep gravel and dust from getting inside their hookups and shit. So we'll go hook that up and keep going home. Well, fuck. I wasn't thinking today. Got the wife to bring down that alternator. After the combine was giving a little bit of static there, it was good all day. Thought I would chance it. Run it the way it was to get it home and fix it tomorrow in the daylight. But now, after I picked up the pickup header, and I was on my way back home, the low battery voltage light come on and it's under 12 volts and it's staying on now. And so this field where the header and heat is, where I just finished, is on the way back home anyway. But like, why the hell didn't I just change this alternator in the daylight? So yeah. Okay, new alternator is on. Man, that was a fight. There's just enough room to get this belt off. You put your ratchet in there, push it down, loosen, slack it off. Just enough, like, holy frick. Anyway, what? It's not like I'm gonna be sleeping anyway. So I may as well get some work done. Okay, I'm gonna fire it up and see if it's still showing low voltage. Hopefully not. I'm just assuming it was the alternator. Wires are hooked up. Get the main battery disconnect back on. And let's start her up. Okay. Here we go. Battery voltage still. What? Maybe that's just because it was first initially started, or... Okay, it's 13.7 right now. Before I changed it, it was only 11.4 or something like that. And it was flashing red here. So I think it's good. Let's run up to the engine bay there and take a look in there and make sure everything's good. Well, we made her back to our farm. I'm gonna take the pickup header off, jump in my truck and go home after that. I got a friend of mine's gonna help me and the wife move the equipment back home tomorrow. So if me and Buddy go down there with the wife, we can take the tractor and auger to Pete, and then my truck and the straight cut header would be left down there. Well, and the camper too, but I can run back down myself and get the camper after we're all done everything else. So that should go. You know, today was pretty good actually. Worked out really good when I think about it. Other than this alternator frickin' dick around, I didn't really want to stop and change the alternator before I finish combining that field, because I thought, sure enough, something will happen, I'll fuck something up, can't finish combining that field. There was a chance of rain tonight. It started spitting when I was changing that alternator, but it never amounted to nothing. So I wanted to get that field done, then do the alternator. And it wouldn't have been bad at all, but I dropped the wrench and the ratchet and socket 2 different times. Holy frick, it fell right down in there. And I know what you're thinking. Well, maybe if you wouldn't fix things in the fucking dark. Well, yeah, it wasn't really that. I had a good spotlight there, like it was easy to find. I just couldn't reach it because it was way inside there. So even during the day, it would have been just as awkward. But no, we got the insurance, the crop adjuster guy come out, got that done. Got combining done down at the in-laws. Got the combine home. New alternator on the combine now. The voltmeter never said nothing, so that was the problem, was the alternator. Combine's back home with the new alternator, ready to go for tomorrow. The wind's still blowing you can see the grass flickering everywhere here. people were still awake, I'd go get the equipment right now and start combining. But tomorrow's another day, I guess. So still not that late. It's only 12:30. Shit, I'm not tired one bit. I'm just gonna go home and lay in bed till probably about 4. Anyway, I'm going home.